Welcome back. Cedarland Development has been committed to building up Buffalo's infrastructure since 2015. Here to discuss their future of service to the Western New York area is Kevin Dagger. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me, Chelsea. Excited to be here.
Of course. Let's talk about the history of Cedarland and why you wanted to get involved in the Buffalo area.
Yeah, so Cedarland Development Group is a development company founded in Buffalo, New York in 2014, like you said. And it was founded by my father and I, who is a transplant surgeon. And we wanted to get involved in Buffalo because we saw what was happening back in 2013, 2014. A lot of people called it the start of the Buffalo Renaissance. So at the time, we weren't too experienced, but we knew we wanted to be a part of it. So we got to work and started figuring out how we can be more involved in development. And we started working on projects all over Western New York and have been growing ever since then. So
yeah. Tell us a little bit more about your father who founded all of this. He has a unique history because he's an immigrant and he became a surgeon too.
Yep. So my father is from Lebanon, and he started his medical career in Lebanon. He always had a passion for medicine ever since he was a little kid. You know, he knew that's what he wanted to be. And same with my mother as well, actually. They're both physicians. But he started in Lebanon, his medical career, and then came to the United States, New York City, to finish his medical studies. And he became a transplant surgeon. And he continued his work and became a really successful transplant surgeon. And then, you know, around 2014, 15, he kind of switched gears to get more involved into real estate. So it's a unique story. Not many transplant surgeons go to development, but that's why you know, we're a good team, and you know, we figure out ways to get things done. Yeah,
and you two share a love of and passion for real estate. Do you want to touch on that more?
Yeah, I mean, when my passion started really when I was first year freshman in college, when I took an urban planning class, and I saw the benefits of really taking the time to look at data and figure out what issues communities are facing using data. And at the same time, we started seeing things happening in Buffalo, medical campus, waterfront, you know, Buffalo Billion, things like that. So things just kind of aligned, and you know, that's where my passion came. I wanted to become a developer when I was a freshman in college, and you know, I've been working on it since. And my father started buying real estate when he moved here in 2003. So he started with a duplex, just whatever extra money he had, he would, you know, buy whatever he could. So we started like that.
He showed you that early in life.
Yeah.
Now you at Cedarland focus on projects that honor the past while embracing the future, right? And you recently just had the ribbon cutting ceremony with Governor Hochul for the EERS project. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I mean, the EERS project at 950 Broadway is a really impactful project for us because a couple reasons, but one of the main reasons is, you know, when you learn the history of that building, it's always been an anchor in the community. It used to be a Sears for many years. It has a very unique design, a historic design, and it was vacant for decades. So when we bought it, you know, probably 8 years ago, we immediately tried to start working on it, and we found out you can buy something, but it's not always so easy to develop it. So things never, as much as we tried, we couldn't get it going, but a couple years ago, things aligned, and we were able to, you know, develop that property and bring it back to its former, you know, status as an anchor in the community, which will hopefully revitalize, you know, other parts of that community as well.
That's right. Now, why is one of your goals to provide quality and affordable housing in the Buffalo area?
Yeah, well, affordable housing is really important right now because things are going up in prices, especially housing. And affordable housing is, everyone needs housing. So we want to do quality, affordable housing as much as we can, wherever we can in the city of Buffalo, but it's particularly important in the east side of Buffalo, where the housing stock is older, there's a lot of vacant land, there needs to be more development over there, and affordable housing incorporated with other types of development can be a way to bring back certain communities and, you know, facilitate further growth. So that's how we see affordable housing as an important need in the community, but also a way to do more development that helps the community.
And let's talk about the EERS Academy.
Yeah, the EERS Academy is an amazing thing coming to 950 Broadway. It's going to have 74 kids from 6 months, believe it or not, to 4 years old that will be able to have free daycare services to the community. And it's also a Head Start program, so they do other educational curriculums to kind of get young kids a heads up and give them
A good
good
Head Start,
foundation.
yeah.
Exactly, that's why it's called Head Start. So that's happening on the first floor, and that's going to be run by the Community Action Organization of Western New York, which is a very amazing organization. The more I learn about them, they do a lot of good work around the city of Buffalo, or around all of Erie County. So that location will be opening up early in September. There'll be kids coming in, and I'm really excited to see that happen.
Kevin, you're doing great work with this development. We know how important it is for people to put money and effort into the East Side so it can develop and flourish into the community that it once was. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about it. Viewers, if you want to learn more about Cedarland Development Group, you can get in contact with them at the email or phone numbers listed right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.